audit after audit after audit. I think the situation is there are folk that don't like Skip and Earl. Let's just put it on the line. And this is not about Skip and Earl. This is about one of the most dramatic times and important times in our history. I know because I was a student and I demonstrated, but it's going to get done. I've got word this morning that the Civil Rights Museum will get done, but it will be through private and business sources. The city is also going to contribute again. We've done some in the past, but we have a way to help them with this last stretch, and it's going to be a reality. It's such an important part of our history, and not just Black folk history. It's a part of all of our history. I mean, this is an incident or a movement that changed the entire country and possibly the world. So it needs to happen. It will bring tourists to Greensboro. It will boost the economic development or economic conditions in our city, because people will be coming, they'll be spending money, and it's just ludicrous not to do it.
Okay, so I believe they had a bill that was on that they had voted on, as far as the city had voted on about supporting a bond
that failed.
That failed.
The second or third time. But
that because people didn't support the bill.
That's correct. That's
that
right. So you have to do it another way, and
Mhm.
that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. So did our people not get out and vote for it, or do we not support it?
If you look at how many people vote, the percentage of folk that voted in the last election, especially African Americans, it was 7%.
7%.
Is just, I think, embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
So, if we want to make change, and change is possible. I've seen it for the last 24 years here. When people say things can't change, I don't buy that. I've seen too many lives change of the people we've worked with. And so I know change is possible. And if you want change, and if you want things, if you want to have a voice, then you better look at who's running. And if you think you're going to have some impact with that person, you better go out and vote, because your vote does count. And and if you don't, then don't complain about anything. And that's the way I feel. I feel too many people died for us to have this right, for us not to take it.
7%, y'all hear that? 7%, y'all get out and vote.
Please.
November the 6th. You know what I'm saying? Come out 7%. That don't make no sense. But as far as us getting out to vote, how would it affect our lives as young Black men and women? You know what I'm saying? Why should we go out and vote? People a lot of them don't see the importance of getting out to vote.
It could affect your life if you vote for me. I'm going to work hard to make sure that we have business opportunities. I'm going to work hard to make sure that we're at the table, that we have an opportunity to come to the table. Now, once you have that opportunity, it's on you, on us, to be able to make our presentation and to be competitive. But we haven't even had the opportunity to come to the table in many cases. So I want to make that clear, that we're going to have that opportunity, that areas of our city where we are that are depressed, that we're going to do something about that. I think that the police situation will get resolved, and I think it will be a much better situation. I think that we've got to continue to be vigilant about being the watchdog for that. And there are a lot of people who want a police review board. I want a human rights commission. It's much more effective, in my opinion, and it deals with a lot of different kinds of issues, not just police, though it does deal with police as well. But we have a lot of different issues other than police. I mean, that's certainly a big one. But we need to look at this thing in its entirety and have a mechanism to deal with any kind of injustice and unfairness and mistreatment.
All right. Y'all hear that, everybody? Change is good. Y'all get out and vote November the 6th. And if you haven't registered to vote, y'all know how to contact us, get in touch with us. We'll get you the forms and everything so you can get registered to vote. This is Miss Yvonne Johnson, and she's running for mayor of the city, November the 6th.
That's right.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No, I just like to say, you know, one complaint and that somebody's putting out is, well, she's too soft. Let me just say to your listening audience, I raised 4 children. 2 of them are young men, 2 of them are young women. They're all doing extremely well, and you can't be soft raising 4 children who have come through the public schools and are successful.
All right, there you have it. Miss Yvonne Johnson running for mayor November the 6th. Come out and vote.